Hey guys, Ultimate Toy Collector here. Today we're going to take a look at Hasbro's Marvel Legends X-Men series Build-A-Figure Juggernaut. Now this is the classic looking Juggernaut, and definitely is a larger Build-A-Figure. They did a great job on him. Uh, Toy Biz back in the day did a Juggernaut figure, and this is just a updated version to that. And I believe it was like Wave 6. A lot of the figures that we saw in this wave were reminiscent of the Wave 6 from back then with Toy Biz. So if you're looking for this Build-A-Figure, if you're looking for the X-Men wave, click on a link in the description of the video. Go over to Big Bad Toy Store, purchase the set, the case, and get all the figures. Build your awesome Juggernaut here, and let's take a look at this Juggernaut. I'm also going to compare him to a little something that I found. Like I said, Toy Biz did a Juggernaut figure back in the day, and I found my Juggernaut. Right, so I collected all of the figures to build this nice. Give me one sec. There you go. This nice big fella here. All right. Now, his head or his the dome piece is not removable. It does have a face underneath, but you can't take it off to see the full unmasked head underneath there. Wish Hasbro would have came with an alternate head, but they didn't. Nonetheless, it's still an awesome figure. You see how large he is, and actually, let me put him next to the old Toy Biz Juggernaut. Alright, so here's the old Toy Biz Juggernaut, and side by side, let me stand him up. So side by side, you see the new Hasbro one is slightly larger. I do like the fact that they corrected what I like to call monkey arms on this Juggernaut. I always felt that his arms were way too big. They could have cut it off at the wrist there, brought the hands up about there. I think it's just a little bit too long. Overall, the figure was a good figure back in the day, going back several years ago. Now, this figure, at first, when we saw the pictures of it, people thought there wasn't enough articulation. But I think it definitely has a lot of good articulation. Would have liked to see some posable fingers in this Juggernaut. The closed fists kind of limit things, but nonetheless, Juggernaut's usually running, pounding through something, so it does serve its purpose. By the way, check out the amazing. So jealous of his posing abilities there. He seems to just get the figures on balance, off balance, just at the right pose. And I was trying to get my Juggernaut running at the open of the video there, but he does some crazy stuff with his posing, ACBA, you know what I mean, all that stuff. So anyway, let's see. So let's get this one out. Oh, sidebar. I know it's not from Big Bad, but I have seen people cast this head, which we've seen on that Build-A-Figure. Looks really cool. I have to look into definitely getting one of those, because the head sculpt on this figure is phenomenal. Alright, so let's get him out of the way, and let's see here. So articulation wise, the head, you can spin totally around, get a little up and down there. So if you're making the Juggernaut run forward, you can get a little something out of him there. All right, so arms, ball joint up to the side, and could fully extend the arms over the head there. We do have the bicep cut here, and we have a double jointed elbow here. Actually, I apologize, single jointed elbow. better seen here. Now the wrist, full spin on the wrist, and you get a slight little rotation up and down there. A little swivel on the hinge there. All right, so let's also take a look at the torso here. He has a good ab crunch, forward, backwards, and he does have a hip swivel, or torso right here. Get a good bend, pretty much, actually all the way around there. His belt, you got to kind of drop it there so you can get that full spin there, but otherwise you're good. So right here, good running with the leg. Definitely a lot of muscle definition here. You know, Juggernaut was a big muscular guy. All right, so get a good forward, backward run, ball joint, and we got a cut up here, and get a full spin on the leg for some good posing. He does have single jointed knee. I think a double jointed knee would have been preferred. Could have got a lot of extra posability out of him. Like I said, some people were a little hesitant to take to this Juggernaut figure because they thought the articulation was cut back a little bit. I think double jointed elbows, double jointed knees definitely would have been a plus, but not the end of the world. All right, so looks like there's a cut in the boot here, but there isn't. And then in the ankles, okay, ankle rocker right here, and you actually have a good rotation. So like I was saying, posability with the legs, you can definitely do a lot there. Definitely good for some running, balancing poses there. Check out my boy The Amazing. He does some awesome balancing posing. Let's see if I can get something going there. We're just going to make him look big and hulking. That's what we're going to go with. So here's our Hasbro Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Juggernaut. A long time coming. Definitely a good Build-A-Figure. Seeing the size of this Build-A-Figure, I can't wait to see some future ones, especially if we're getting more X-Waves. I would love to see an updated Apocalypse. Man, I can't even think. There's so many crazy Marvel mutant characters that I would love to see. You know, I would just love to see some big Build-A-Figure type of guys coming down the pike. So thanks for checking me out, guys. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, The Ultimate Toy Collector. Like the video, share it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you hope to see in the near future, especially with the X-Waves, because we already got word that there will be more X-Waves coming. So thanks, guys. Until next time, happy hunting.
Be sure to check out www.bigbadtoystore.com.